The girl quietly condensed 2 drops of water at her fingertips and dripped them into the glass. Unexpectedly, after the man, who had originally been in a coma, drank it, he actually woke up miraculously. It turned out that the girl had been able to condense the elixir of life from her fingertips since she was a child. It possesses the magical functions of beauty and detoxification. In her previous life, after the girl's husband learned this secret, he forced her to condense the elixir of life every day to develop his perfume business. The husband thus became the boss of a listed company. The girl became the wife of the richest man that everyone envied. However, after the girl's stepsister learned about this, she was overwhelmed with jealousy. She actually stabbed the girl to death while she was unprepared, simply because this marriage contract originally belonged to the stepsister. But she had originally disliked her poor student fiancé for being poor, and instead snatched the girl's wealthy second-generation fiancé. Unexpectedly, just after she got married, the wealthy second-generation fiancé died of a serious illness. The stepsister was also kicked out of the house. Only then, unwilling to accept her fate, did she choose to die together with the girl. But she did not expect that in the next second, the girl actually reincarnated and returned to the day of her marriage 10 years ago. Just as she thought she would marry the poor student like she did in her previous life, the stepsister suddenly rushed in and demanded to swap marriages with her. Only then did the girl realize that she had also been reborn. But before the girl could answer, the stepmother warned the girl, saying that marriage was originally the stepsister's. Even if the girl did not want to swap, she had to. Coincidentally, the girl also did not want to marry her previous life's husband, so she agreed. But she put forward a condition. She wanted to take away the betrothal gifts sent by the wealthy second-generation man, and this house would also belong to her. Upon hearing this, the parents looked reluctant, but the stepsister told them the man she was going to marry would be the richest man in the future. Upon hearing this, the parents finally agreed. At this time, the wedding procession had already arrived at the door. Because the wealthy second-generation man was seriously ill, the wealthy second-generation man's elder brother came to invite the girl to get in the car. On the other side, the stepsister was picked up empty-handed by her husband. Seeing this, the neighbors all mocked the stepsister for marrying poorly, but the stepsister firmly believed that her choice was not wrong. Little did she know that her hard days would come soon. On the other side, as soon as the girl arrived at the wealthy second-generation man's house, the wealthy second-generation man weakly told the girl that he had a serious illness. He advised the girl to think carefully. If she was unwilling, she could leave now. Upon hearing this, the girl immediately lifted her red veil. She firmly expressed her willingness to marry him, simply because she knew that the wealthy second-generation man was kind-hearted. He was also seriously injured while saving someone. Upon hearing this, the wealthy second-generation man's family was very moved. They immediately recognized this daughter-in-law. But just as the two were holding the ceremony, the wealthy second-generation man smelled the fragrance on the girl's body and suddenly fainted. Everyone suddenly remembered. The wealthy second-generation man's illness meant he could not smell fragrances, and the girl had a natural strange fragrance on her body. Just as everyone was talking about it, the girl took the opportunity to condense 2 drops of the elixir of life at her fingertips and dripped them into a cup. Then she fed the wealthy second-generation man to drink it. Unexpectedly, in the next second, the wealthy second-generation man woke up. Moreover, his body felt much more relaxed. Seeing this scene, everyone was dumbfounded.